Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick unboxing video for the December inspiration box from Brutus Monroe. It is Pampered Pets, and I have looked in it, but I'm going to open it and show you what's in there and quick show you the add-ons, and then we'll make some cards. So this first part is live, as I will edit the crafty part at the end. So as I pull this out, the plastic pouch, so we've got these beautiful sequins mixture. Got some black and some silver, and then there's some like pinky kind of confetti pieces. Not exactly sure how, they're like little rounder pieces. And then we also have this pink passion shimmer splash. I will show all of the colors before we craft. So here's the shimmer splash with the pink passion. We got some patterned paper, 6x6 pattern paper in, I have yellow, pink, and blue. And here is the pink, or the Pampered Parlor pad. I'm going to show you all of the fun little patterns. I like to cut my paper pads off the top so that I can put them back in the plastic when I'm done using them. So there's 12 patterns, 2 of each, 24 sheets total. So we've got these cute hairbrushes and mirrors. And then we got that pattern, the flowers and the chevrons, these great scissors, and a polka dot. These is like shampoo, conditioner, gels, mousse, and some red polka dots. Combs, teasers, red chevron. This one has like perm, color, layer, cut, trim, hair salon, and purple. And then that's got the purple on the back, and then it repeats. So that is the fun colors for that, and actually you can even see that on the back of this. Okay, you get your card bases. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card bases. These are pre-scored A2 card bases. This is the Perfect Blend alcohol marker paper, I believe. These are my favorite card bases. We will look at the stamp set last. And we have some blue glitter stock. And I believe this is the poison. This is the poison, not the aubergine. I believe this is the poison cardstock. If I'm wrong, I will put the link below for what the name of that is. Okay. And, oh, and there was also some, I believe this is Scarlet, not the Holly. I believe it's the Scarlet. I'm still learning all the color names by sight when they're not in their package, so I apologize for that. But you get this red. And then we got our stamp set. And it is called Pet Parlor. And look at this, adorable. We've got a cat. We've got a pooch down here. We've got an iguana. We've got some fun glasses, a towel wrap. We got some hair pieces and some bows, a vanity. Don't wig out, it's your birthday. You nailed it. You look terrific. You blow my mind. You look perfect. And hello, darling. Little cucumber. So cute. And then, of course, there's the coordinating dies that go with us as well. So that is the kit. And then I will go through the add-ons here quick. Now, I have gone through the add-ons, and I have opened, oh, and I'm sorry, there's also some purple ribbon. Here is the washi sheets. You get 2 sheets of each. This is Pampered Pets. It's fun in the black and white patterns, and these are just self-adhesive, so they're sticky. You just peel them off. And then for the rest of the add-ons, for the stamp of, well, for the stamp of the month, it is called Pucker Up. And if you get the Stamp Club Plus, you get the die as well. And it says Pucker Up. It's got these, this is a lipstick and a fish. And then the other add-on set is called Primp. And it's got Your Heaven Scent, Hello Gorgeous. And then it's got some perfume bottles and some dusters or makeup brushes, some hearts, some stars. And it does have some coordinating dies as well. They're behind I store mine together. The die of the month is this Pet Spa cutting die. Look at how adorable it is. You've got these cute little critters that you can put, like the cucumbers. And you can see on the back the different pieces. It tells you kind of what goes together. I store mine on a magnet. I've got them already cut apart, so I will show it to you. And then I store it inside. And then because of my containers, I also put them in a sleeve so that I make sure that they don't, if a piece falls out, it stays in the sleeve. Because sometimes I'm too hurried at putting them away. And then the stencil of the month, I believe, is this one, Tools of the Trade. I could be wrong, and if I am, I'm sorry. I will confirm that down below with the things, but this is the Tools of the Trade. We also have the Posh stencil. I love this stencil. I can't wait to use it. I'm going to use this one this evening. And then we have this beautiful layering stencil called Dazzle Drops. It's a 3-part layering stencil. We've got these 3 parts. It's fabulous. And then last but not least, we have the Sign Me Up dies. These great retro looking signs. There's all the pieces you get. I will show you again what they look like. I have them already out and cut. I'm going to be using them tonight. Or in a little while. And then there is a coordinating stamp set called Sign Me Up that works as well that you can use on them. And this is Far Out, Neato, Groovy, Spiffy, Fabulous, Cool. And I'm thinking, if I'm correct, let's check this out. I'm going to grab the die. Here is this is the piece that goes with this sign right here. I believe, look at that, the needle fits right inside. Isn't that perfect? That's cool. So anyway, here is the stamp set. It's also got some little stars, and there are some circles and other things. Now there is the embossing powder of the month, and I have that right here. It's called Blowout. I will stamp this out and heat set it, and I will show it to you what it looks like in just a few minutes. All right, we'll be back with some cards. Welcome to the edited portion of the video. I did make 3 cards using this set. I tried to use everything or just items from the kit other than, you know, my basic tools. And then the paper that I am stamping on is the Perfect Blend alcohol marker paper. And I am using Raven Detail ink. Those items obviously are separate. And then I believe I used 1 piece of scratch paper or scrap paper on one of the cards, but everything else came with the kit. Here I'm just placing out some of the images on my Misty. This is the original size Misty. I'm trying to decide what parts I want to use. I just thought I'd stamp out quite a few and stamp them in the Raven Detail ink. And then I'm going to use my Olo markers and my Tri-Blend markers to color them in. I will list them below in the description what colors I used, along with all of the products that I used making these cards. I did try to speed up this video in editing, but for some reason my software would only let me do it at 2 times. So I thought I would play some music while I color. If you do not want to see all of the coloring, I will try to timestamp where I actually start making the cards and I come back and discuss them. So I did stamp my images a few times, and then once I colored them, I also put them back in my Misty. I left all my stamps where they were, and I stamped them one more time over the top before I use the coordinating dies to cut them out. So please sit back, enjoy the coloring process, and I will see you on the other side of this. So I have everything die cut out. I'm going to stack my images with some white die cuts, and I have my sentiment already done. But for my cat, I cut a little slit right in the stole or the boa there, and I'm going to split it around her neck and then attach it with some glue. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to adhere 2 more of the white die cuts below it. This gives both the sentiment and the images a little bit more depth to my card. I like to stack them periodically. It's something I'm kind of doing more and more. So I'm going to let them sit there after I put these together. I like to use liquid glue because I can wiggle them around. And I put the boa on first so that it would be up high, and then it would, the white images underneath would kind of help give it some stability. So I'll put an acrylic block to let it dry, and then we will attach our card together. The patterned paper is 3.75 inches by 5 inches, and this is from the Pampered Parlor 6x6 set, just like the rest of the patterned paper. This purple cardstock is Potion. It came in the kit as well. It is 4 by 5.25 matte. And then I'm going to layer this on an A2 card base, which I have taped together so you can't see, so you can't see it and it doesn't like pop open, so it's easier to put it together. I thought my images needed a little something, so I put a little scrap strip of the Potion cardstock, which is a 1/2 inch by 3.25, and then I will use liquid glue to attach the cat and the sentiment. I had to add this little bow to her tail. I just thought it was adorable. And I thought that was a really good position to add it to. And I just love the purple on her. That she's kind of got like a blue purple, and then I did the deeper purple for her accessories. So once I get my sentiment there, I'm going to add some of the sequins from this set. And while I pour them out, I have an acrylic block holding them all down to dry. I'm just going to pour them here in a triangle tray and use a jewel picker, and I was going to use some of the ribbon pieces. That's what I was looking at here. Those are little ribbon curls, but I decided to use them on another card. Just going to use some liquid glue to add some circles. I have 1 on the right side of the sentiment and 3 in the middle between the sentiment and our image. And then I will add 3 more on the other side of the cat. I'm using the black ones here and just kind of sticking them on, moving them around to kind of line them up. I turned my card sideways so I could try to get them as straight as possible, and in a line, and that will finish off our card here. For my second card, I am going to use the hair dryer, and I am stacking it with 2 die cuts below, so it'll be 3 die cuts thick. And I did the same thing for the sentiment. The sentiment is "You Blow My Mind." The sentiment on the first card said, "Hello, darling." I thought this hairdryer was just adorable, and I added it with the patterned paper that says like hair salon, perm, color, cut, things like that. And it is 3 inches by 5.5 inches, and the base is going to be 6 by 3.25, or actually 3.5 inches. It'll be a mini slim card base that we sell in the store. This is just a scratch piece of paper. I'm not 100% sure what the measurement is on it. I just grabbed it. It might be about 1/2 inch. It's just white cardstock. I just added it to give a little bit more distinguishment for our image here so that it didn't get lost on the pattern paper. So trying to decide where to put things, I decided to put the hairdryer right there on that white cardstock, played around with a little bit of the sentiment, and I decided just to do off to the right there with some liquid glue. I'm going to add some silver sequins to the top and bottom of my image here, just on the white, and I made sure to include one in between the dryer and the chair. And these were in the sequins mix, and that will finish off this card. And then we will move on to card number 3. Our third card is a quick one. The pattern paper measures 3 by 5.5 inches, and it's the brushes and combs. I'm going to layer it on a 3.25 by 5.75 mat of potion paper and then on one of the mini slim card bases. I did not stack this adorable pooch. I just left him by himself, and once I layered him, I added the sentiment next to him, and it says, "You look terrific," and I did stack that 3 die cuts deep. And then for just a little bit of added texture and bling, I added just 3 of the little ribbon curls around with some liquid glue. These ribbon curls come in the sequin mix, and they are just a fun addition to the card. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please give me a thumbs up. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube as Sugar Cards. And you can also see me live here on the Brutus Monroe channel on Wednesday nights, where I craft with some of the inspiration or the subscription products and other items that have come out. And here is a quick look at the cards that I made. And I hope you have a great evening. Remember to create something every day and not to forget to create your own ending. Bye, friends.